What's the deal? It's your boy Dre Botta, and I'm back again with another episode of the Stu Podcast. This is episode 7 of the Stu Podcast. Here with my boy. I got a funny guy next to me, man. I probably met this guy 2-3 years ago. Indeed. We worked together and been seeing you create content ever since, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people, bro.
And indeed, man. What's going on, y'all? It's Big Tone, you know what I'm saying? Rich Tone 313. I'm still poor, but I'm still rich. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But yeah, man, it's me, man. I'm happy to be here, bro. Very grateful. My dog right here has been a journey, but we here, baby.
Yes, man. Yes. So I guess I'll introduce you to the people as content creator?
Yeah.
Comedian? Like, what would you say?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I go by a lot of names, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, call me a comedian, man. Fuck it.
Okay.
We go comedian, man.
Okay.
So if you wouldn't be called a comedian, would you want to go do stand up?
No, so we're gonna change comedian. We're gonna go with content creator.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Survey says I got you.
Why not stand up though?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think I had a patience because like people, them hecklers it's gonna be one of the ones, and I'm just like, you know what? All right.
That's where hecklers. I learned because I love comedy. By the way, I learned hecklers be where, in my opinion, you could really.
Yeah, I agree.
You know
I agree.
what I'm saying? Like,
you definitely can make a show out of
see
heckling,
how
though.
fast you can be with your responses, the whole nine. Like you would make somebody look like a fool. Like
Facts. I mean, I could see myself doing. My mom's do it. You know, shout out to my mom.
What?
Yeah, she do stand up like for real. So she locked in. So
you got funny in you.
Yeah. You know, it run down the family. I'd say it just stop at my mama. Starting to stop at my mama. But you know what I'm saying? It's there though. I could do it, but it just had to take time, practice. You know.
So speaking about hecklers, because I know you to be animated. Have you ever been on the opposite side where you're heckling somebody?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
It's always good to be a hater sometimes. Not crazy hating, but just like you got to give a reason. You know what I'm saying? Somebody a reason to be like, all right, let's do this. You
for
know
sure.
What I'm saying?
For sure.
Like hooping, real life. Sometimes you got to heckle your people.
For sure.
Because it get them going. But
for sure.
To each his own.
See, that's why I hoop like that.
Yeah, facts.
Because it's like I don't like when I'm gonna keep it G. It's just I want to hoop.
Right, facts.
Don't. Let's hoop.
Yeah.
Don't be my friend.
Yeah, facts.
Like we in competition.
See, but this is the thing about this nigga though. He'll talk the most shit though.
And listen,
you feel me?
I would too.
And bag the shit up.
And mostly
and bag the shit up.
And mostly he'll bag. Yeah, mostly he'll back it up. Mostly.
If y'all can see this man, his eyes is wide open, so he mean it. No cap.
Nah, he definitely means it. And like I said, I think what we'll introduce to the podcast now is, you know, we're going to be doing a lot of different content. Y'all going to be seeing Tone a lot more. I want to do some funny skits. I want to do some different things to start adding on to, you know, my YouTube profile.
Facts.
And I just want to stick right there with the YouTube profile because I know that you had a YouTube. And
Indeed.
So if you will, shout your YouTube out and your Instagram out for the people.
I'm going to go to Instagram, Instagram, GetActive Tone.
Yeah, it's going to be somewhere
on the
down
gram.
there. Yeah.
Actually, my podcast coming out. My dog Dre, of course, is going to be on the front line of that.
For sure.
Distant regards. We love you from a distance. You know what I'm saying? So distant regard, brand, the podcast, all that coming soon, man.
For sure. Now this guy can talk, so I'm gonna let you talk. I kind of want you to tell the people how you even got into wanting to be a content creator. Like I could tell since the moment I met you, you always been a funny type nigga, and that's probably been that way forever, right? Before I met you, even like looking at some of your old Instagram posts when you was a youngin', all the little faces and shit that I've seen you make. But kind of tell the people like where that kind of started and what allowed you or what gave you the energy to start like posting regularly online and like getting the type of reactions that you get from the people.
Honestly, it started real early. I was big on Vine. Vine was my thing.
Okay.
I like short stuff, you know, real quick and get to the point and be done. Like,
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed that. But just like coming up, I just always like to laugh. Like I like to get a laugh. Like I do something simple. I'm telling the whole truth. Everybody laughing. It's like, what's up with that? Like, and I started to embrace that as I got older. I got to high school and I ended up being like class clown type vibe. Like they come to lunch, we at the table. They're like, "What tone that? We about to." I'm
For
like,
sure.
Cool. So it kind of just grew on me. Then people just started throwing stuff, ideas at me, and I was always like into that. I just like good ideas, you know, creative spaces.
For
just
sure.
like anything.
So what school did you go to?
I went to Cornerstone Health and Tech, 6 Mile Southfield Freeway. Very
Real
ghetto.
6 Mile, baby.
Yeah, I'd never even heard of
I'm
that.
Joy Road. You know what I'm saying? Joy Road to the World Blow.
You know what I mean?
X9.
Trust me, that's my favorite.
Yeah, but yeah, 6
we
Mile. That's where we was at, man. It was a cool school, but it's a lot going on. It's a lot, man.
You acting like Joy Road and 6 Mile.
It's connected. Damn, they're the same. But you feel me? I don't.
It ain't like on the other side.
Facts. That's true. I don't know. All right, Joy Road and 6 Mile together. It's a unity,
for sure.
It's definitely together.
Facts. We all tapped in for sure.
I could definitely say good segue. We got a segment called Craziest High School Stories.
Yep, craziest high school stories. So we might as well start there, man.
Okay, nah.
So it can be one or a couple, whatever you want, but don't give us nothing vanilla. I'll tell you that.
All right.
I know I'm not gonna hear nothing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna go crazy. Keep that under wraps. I just do like 2 of them. I start. Let's say that's like early 2016. I had some dogs I used to run with. Man, wasn't the best crowd, but you feel me. You live and you learn.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
It was a lot of bickering back and forth, not between us, but between our side and other people. I ain't had no involvement in that, but I did it anyways.
You with the gang.
We ride.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? With the guys. Man, we go to a party, man. Get there, good vibes, everything rolling. Get inside the party. Everything going good. Smooth, the vibes in there. We kicking it. Man, I guess my man Shorty was in the party and some nigga he didn't like or didn't deal with put up to the party. So we go outside. We talking to them. He out there trying to scrap with the niggas. So it's me and him and then his dog and his man. So we out there just chilling. He walk up. My man's hop on tip with him. So now I got to... There I go.
Insert yourself
Jackass here. Number 2 coming behind. So I'm following him like, yeah, whatever. Whole time I be chilling, bro. I don't like to get aggressive, especially nowadays. It's a whole different ball game. Fight.
Today, niggas be shooting.
Yeah, nah. Niggas don't even fight no more.
I'm not gonna yell. Only time I'm gonna yell and argue back and forth is we hooping. That's it.
Other than feel me? Because if you really trying to fight me over a basketball game, you a bitch.
No cap.
I mean, not even that. I mean, majority of the time niggas is trying to fight over one or 2 things: money or some pussy.
Coochie. Or that coochie. That coochie got a tag on it nowadays.
Oh, for sure.
So after that happened, he bickering back and forth. So apparently they didn't end up fighting or whatever. We go to the party kicking it. They end up leaving, and like his crew and from the inside end up coming out leaving. So we go to the Coney and Royal Oak. Everybody know where that's at.
Of course. The
prime spot.
Yeah.
So
I was just about to say I ordered there a couple days ago.
So we go there. We get to the place chilling. We sit down. Like not even 15, 20 minutes. Our food hadn't even came out yet. We chilling. A broad walk in. She like, they out there waiting for y'all. Y'all looking at each other like,
this Royal Oak, bro. What the fuck?
We came together. So we all looking at each other. We go to the back. Dog come out that he beefing with, I'm talking about like by like 9, 10 of them, it's like 7, 8 of us. So they done circled around, dog, like fuck it, y'all just thought y'all won. So they get to scrapping, whatever. My man's doing what he's supposed to do. And dog from the other side of their camp come through and kick my man, because my man's on top of dog. So
Superman kick
it's
shit.
About to get bad.
For
so
sure.
he done kicked dog in the face of my man. So we done rushed trying to chase them down. Woo, woo. Not even 5 minutes in, they like come out the diner like, the police coming. So you know what we did. Sayonara.
I mean, you got to.
Sayonara.
You got to. And you in Royal Oak?
Bro.
Yeah, I'm not trying to spend no nights in Royal Oak.
Bro.
But do Royal Oak got a jail? Got to, right?
They got to have some kind of something.
You said, no, yeah, they got Royal Oak. They got Royal Oak police.
Yeah, man.
So it ain't like Pontiac.
Sure.
They threw Oakland.
Well, it ain't the Hills.
They got the
either,
sheriff.
nigga, because the Hills.
in
Farmington Hills, nigga.
Yeah, Pontiac got sheriffs. They ain't got actual Pontiac. They used to have police, though.
But
Royal Oak got police, though.
Okay.
So, different from the spot.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Yeah, so that was really it. We went our separate ways. It was some BS. They scrapped. It was
Niggas
a part
took
2 to
beef
that,
from.
it's a long part 2. It's like the part 2 we end up going to the projects over there.
No, you straight.
We end up going to the projects, whatever. Some BS happened. We was outnumbered. They come out 30 deep. They fighting 1-on-1. Now we look up, it's 40 niggas and it's only 10 of us. It's so much, bro.
That's a bad ratio right there.
Listen,
They said 40 deep. It's 10 of us. Nigga, that's 30 extra niggas that we cannot fight.
Honestly, that's not nowhere.
Look, hold on. First off, let's think about this, y'all. I might have to fight 10 niggas.
No cap.
You might have to.
It's bad.
I mean, that's about.
Nah, I know. You might have to fight 5 niggas.
Somebody
I might have to fight 5 niggas.
That's 5,
You
6
might
niggas
have
a
to
piece,
fight
nigga.
5
I don't
niggas.
know, bro.
It's 10 niggas for 40?
Listen, I ain't never been that trusting in my own feet in my life. I never trusted my own feet that much until that day, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But
Niggas said they start hopping out the whip like clowns.
bro, but you know how it is downtown. The projects is all enclosed, so it's like gates. So once you walk in, your dog food.
Yeah.
It's like being
Yeah.
in a
it's kind of
cage.
it's kind of like where the fuck
No
I go?
cap. Like, I had to really retrace where we came from, but it was so narrow and it's so hood. It's like you
So
got
many
shit.
goddamn back alleys,
Bro,
nigga.
and all his people lived in them apartments, so it's like, you know how in the BET movies the screen door open, everybody.
They just
That's
coming out
downtown.
that bitch.
Like
That's
I know
downtown
you
for
wondering
sure.
how I got
Hey,
here.
and they all ready too.
I'm talking about they coming out prepared. Niggas ain't got no shirt. We got clothes on. These niggas coming out half naked. I said, oh hell no. Y'all niggas got to do something different. I'm not, bro. It's
Yo,
over.
he said BET movie
I
type.
swear to like a screen.
I know
opening.
y'all wondering how I ended up here.
Bro, like the main character intro, nigga. I said, what the hell we
That
doing
nigga
here?
said he showed up in the house talking
No
about, I
cap.
know this don't look all right.
That's crazy.
But god damn,
No
y'all gotta
cap.
let me hide this
No
bitch.
cap.
That's a crazy one. You said you had another one.
The second one.
Yeah.
Okay, so shout out to my dog Ken.
Okay,
3
shout out
Ken
to you.
Productions. My baby.
Shout out to you.
Ken, me and Ken went on. It was supposed to be like a little mission. He ended up. I wasn't driving, so we leave from school, mess with this chick named Jada. So we go.
Man, you saying the names and everything.
She got a kid. She good.
Okay. Okay.
Life go for her. You
Okay.
feel me?
Damn.
my bad. But so I go over there. She out in the hills somewhere. So we go to the crib, pull up. It's a gate. You got to talk to somebody to get in. We get in there. We vibing. I told bro to come in. So he come in. We get there. He hop out. He to go sit on the couch in the living room. So we go to the room, whatever. We laying there. We about to. I don't remember exactly what was going on. We was talking or whatever before anything. And all you hear is like we about to get activated. Ooh, ooh. All you hear is the door open. The window is open next to the bed, so you can hear the front door opening. So I'm like, damn, then my dog leaves. I peek out. I can see him walking from the front door to the car. I'm like, where you going, bro?
Wait, yo, man.
Bro, yes. Walking to the front door to the car, but he wasn't leaving, but he was like preparing for us to leave.
Sure.
Right.
So he get there. I'm like, damn, so what's going on? And I hear her sister through the hallway like, Jada, where you at? She walked past her. I said, oh, hell no. So I jumped in the closet. I sat, I mind you, I'm in there with my legs like tucked together. Cause like only so much room to sit. Like it's like the clothes. it's like clothes and like shoe
Look,
boxes.
nigga, I
Hey,
know
he
exactly
ain't
how
like,
you
bro.
feel, cuz.
And that bitch like I'm in a pen. So I'm sitting there tucked and I hear her sister, she like, I know you're not in the closet. I just stood up like, yeah. So her sister leave, I'm thinking like she about to go do something extra. So I'm like, oh, the window open. Through there. Open window. I done left my shoes. So now I'm out the window, but I gotta go back to the front door to retrieve my belongings. I'm at the front door asking
I
for my
gotta
shoes.
go back to-
The shoes was the door was still open so I could go.
Oh, they
grab
was
my
at the
shoes.
front door.
Yes.
Yeah.
This nigga didn't bring him in the. She didn't
said
bring him
leave
in
the
the
shoes
room.
that- Don't walk
but
through the
that's-
crib with the
see,
shoes
but that's the
on.
I
number
would have
one
brought
rule.
them bitches with me.
I was being respectful.
Listen. The number one rule: everything go with you.
I
at
know
all
now.
times,
I was
bro.
like 16 and just wet behind the
I
ears.
see.
I'm like, oh, no shoes, cool. We to the bedroom.
Oh,
Hey,
my God.
this nigga took him off comfortably too.
Bro,
Like these.
literally.
I know exactly how you feel.
And it was just like, it was so weird because luckily the door was open, so I ain't had to knock. So I just grabbed my shoe. We hopped into it. We laughed about that. But I think that's probably one of the craziest. I ain't never just had to hide. Like, I don't.
Nigga, you talk about hiding. Nigga, I was dating this one girl in 12th grade, and her name was Jordan. Sorry, Jordan, I didn't put your name
Sorry,
out
Jordan.
there. But
Shout out to Jordan.
Shout out, Jordan.
nigga, we was doing some things,
Okay,
you know?
nah.
And one day I think her mom was real suspicious like prior days.
Type times like she was prepared for this day.
Nigga, when I tell you, boy, I'm mid-stroke.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Mid-stroke.
Is the ass out?
Mid-stroke, ass out. Hold on, listen.
Oh, you
Listen,
comfortable?
hold on. We heard the motherfucking door. I heard keys first. I'm thinking that's the neighbors because we hear shit all the
Right,
time.
right.
She don't come home till like later on until I leave.
Right.
Nigga, I heard the door. Doom. I'm like, oh shit. Just like how you was. Her bed, like this little corner I'm in, her bed was like this. It's like, and her dresser was right here.
The hell
So
she
I got
live in?
a little bit. No, they was in a 2-3 bedroom, 2-bedroom apartment.
Sound like she got a 10 square feet room.
Nah, it was just the fact that her dresser was so close to her fucking bed.
tight
So
time.
nigga, I'm in the middle with that bitch.
So you in the crease type?
Nigga, like, Cause I'm like, I couldn't find my drawers. I couldn't find nothing.
So he ass naked in the crease between the bed and the dresser.
That nigga two
bro,
on the side like
bro,
this.
mom bust in. Boom.
Uh-oh.
She look up, just that same
I'm about
sound.
to say
Just that same sound. I look up. I'm sorry. Nigga, I start bugging the fuck out, dog. My mind, like, bro, her mama about to beat her ass, nigga.
Man.
She just walk out, and all she started saying was, she just started cussing her out. I ain't about to start saying what she said.
I was about to
She
say.
just started cussing her out. And she said, and she basically was saying, I knew I smelled some shit the other day.
Ass win. Ass win all in the house. Oh my God. I remember I knew it was something coming.
She said, I smelled sweat and ass.
she was definitely plotting on your ass.
Dog,
Hey, that
yeah,
walking Shane to get your drawers is crazy.
nigga, I walked out, nigga.
With your ass on?
No, I put my clothes on while she talking shit outside the living
Oh,
room.
yeah.
And I walk out while she's sitting on the couch, and I just walk out. And I just kept it moving. All I heard was, go get his ass.
Oh,
I'm like,
nah.
she said, come back. I'm like, bro,
Come
what
back
the
for what?
What?
Damn
like,
near- damn
I
near
got
I'm-
the whip. I'm ready to get the
Damn
fuck
near, I'm dipping
off.
on
Like,
shorty. I'm like, yeah, nah.
I'm out of there. Ain't nothing to wait
yeah,
for.
that was my craziest high school
It
story.
be like, bro. High school was some crazy.
So
time.
listen, I've never actually got caught in another, you feel me,
Tight timing.
chicks, but there was a time where a chick was at my crib. We was doing the little do. My dad get on some. See, my pops, he was on some cool shit,
It's a
right?
pops that's
See,
different
so I
from a
stay with
mama.
my pops. So my pops always tell me like, look, you gotta respect the crib.
Right.
You feel me? Basically, don't do some shit and get caught.
Right.
You feel me?
Indeed.
But do whatever, right? One day he get home, nigga. I tell you what, I told shorty like, I think my dad at the crib. She like, what you want me to do? I'm like, and I don't have much closet space, right? It's nowhere she can hide.
Right.
I'm like, don't worry, I got this. I'm gonna just deflect, stay in the room. You feel me? It's good.
Yeah, of course.
I go outside. I'm talking to him, this and that. I can sense that he can sense something's going on,
Right,
right?
right.
Because
It's
he
like,
just
it's
like,
some pussy in there.
it's like his radar just. I mean, you can tell. It's almost like, you feel me, when a dog know that he did something wrong, right? So I'm coming, I'm just like, yeah, what's up, pops? You feel me, trying to keep my cool. He like, nah, something going on. He walk into my room. Why shorty underneath the covers? That was her best. That was her best hiding spot. Literally
She flat
underneath
back.
the covers. And the thing
She
is,
flat back.
nah, bro. She really what she tried to do. She tried to bring all the covers in to try to make it seem like
What
shit
she
was
doing?
like
Body sculpting under the covers?
Bitch, I make my bed up.
Hey,
my dad know I make my bed up.
Listen, my dad's favorite line. The jig is up.
Oh, no.
As soon as I hear him saying that, I know it's bad.
He said, the jig is
That
up,
nigga
buddy.
said-
You're caught.
That nigga
You're
said,
caught.
Put your hands up.
The jig
You're
is
caught,
up,
buddy.
The
You're
jig
caught.
is up. She didn't even want to get out the covers. He get the
Not poking.
nigga. He get to tapping her like, hey, shawty, I know.
Get up on my house.
Get out of here.
Like,
now.
I done been through this.
Like, you might as well just, you feel me?
That's as subtle as they can get though.
And but as real as my dad is, I ain't even getting in trouble for that.
That's what I'm
shit.
saying.
That's the
That's
most
subtle.
OG-ist,
That's very
gangster
subtle.
That
shit.
nigga was just like, nigga,
That's like I done been here before.
yeah, he just like, nigga, didn't I tell you?
Right.
Like, nigga, don't do this
Say, if
shit.
you gonna
I'm
get some
sorry, while
pussy,
I'm around this
goddamn.
shit, nigga. Damn.
Just make sure you know my schedule.
Like, damn.
Shit. Just make sure you know my schedule.
Damn near,
That's
man.
all he
Yeah,
said. He
that's
was like,
OG.
if you gonna get some pussy, just make sure you know my schedule.
Shout out
OD.
to that, man.
Shout out to OG.
For
Shout
sure.
out to the pops
For sure.
out there, man.
But man,
Alright. So, I don't know. Let's push past the segment.
all I know is today's world is getting crazy.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Okay.
First and foremost, I did want to say R.I.P. Jerry Springer.
Yes.
That just
Nigga, they
happened.
had the most iconicest, fakest interviews ever.
Jerry.
You know what I just seen
Jerry,
today?
Jerry.
Somebody on Twitter said, for the first time ever, they seen the KKK brawl on a Jerry Springer episode.
Yes,
still haven't
I
seen
did
that.
too.
And
That was wild.
I saw it underneath the comment and post on Twitter, bro. Niggas was really going.
Yeah,
niggas
they was
fighting
really
that
getting
I'm about to go
that
watch
one.
it.
I think that one was real.
No.
I think that one was real.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's when they just started. Probably, I don't know. I think when did they start Jerry Springer?
Man, Jerry been out for a
Jerry
minute.
been
bro.
out. I ain't never seen that nigga young.
For a minute.
I have never seen that nigga in his early
Hey
years.
Siri, when did Jerry Springer show start?
Probably
never
the
seen-
early 90s.
I've never seen Jerry in his younger age. Like Morgan Freeman, I ain't never seen that nigga young. Jerry Springer, Maury Povich. Who else? I seen
Morgan
Denzel.
Freeman, I never really seen that man young.
That's
You read
this-
about that.
This nigga said Maury Povich, and then he brought up more.
Oh God, Maury, Jerry, bro, them niggas do not get young.
This nigga
like,
brought up. First off,
Oh no, he said
this-
Morgan Freeman. That's why I was thinking about
No,
it.
he said Maury Povich.
Didn't you
This
say
nigga
Maury
said
Povich?
Maury
Yeah, I did.
Fig.
He did say
That's
Maury-
why I said this nigga said Maury Povich. This nigga
yeah,
said
yeah,
Maury
them
Fig.
niggas don't age. Like they never got like that young age.
For
Like,
sure. At least I never seen
I've
it.
never seen them niggas in their 20s or their 30s. Like them niggas skip to their 40s. That's OD, bro. That's OD.
How you give Morgan Freeman for Maury
I
Povich?
No, he said it. He said,
No,
bro.
he didn't.
hey, for everybody, rewind this. He did say Morgan Freeman. as
look,
well.
I've never seen Jerry in his younger age. Like Morgan Freeman, I ain't never seen that nigga young.
I'ma clip that bitch.
Please.
And make sure that.
Get a replay.
Because
in on that.
I got headphones on. And I heard.
I
Hey,
swear you said Morgan
George,
Freeman.
hey, look, George, what's his name? Foreman, George Foreman ain't never been young either. Gary Coleman ain't never been young. Who else?
George Foreman?
That
That
nigga-
means you ain't watched George Foreman when he was knocking niggas out.
Nope, I wasn't.
Yep.
I was.
Well, mind you, nigga, we was not
I was,
even
I,
born.
I was swimming. Still. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
swimming.
yeah.
we weren't
barely.
even swimming. I think
Barely.
your dad was like still trying to
Yeah.
develop. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
probably.
saying? Like that nigga was still like
Yeah, them niggas
growing up.
They was flatlining niggas in the 80s. I don't know where I was at. That shit wild though.
So let's talk about some of the content creators and some of the comedians of today. I know the biggest one right now is Drewski.
Okay,
Right.
Yeah, facts.
Is it?
Honestly, at this time, yeah.
Drewski's the hottest, maybe.
It's between him and Desi for sure. As far as like
Is
media
it?
control,
Desi Mace.
they got the media under control. Like if they put something out, that shit sticks.
Who would you say? Who would you say out there?
Country Wayne got it on lock too.
He
Country
did.
Wayne.
He had his point where it was like,
Did?
no, I'm not saying it ran out, but it's
So
like,
okay, can we have 4 pillars
facts.
for because mind you,
Name me
Drewski
some.
is not a comedian. He's a content.
I'm just talking
You
about
don't
like
think
Yeah,
he's
content
you don't think he can get into being a comedian if he wanted to?
he was
No,
just
I
talking about
think
that.
he
He was
can.
talking about
No.
how he feel like Kevin Hart was telling him he need to stop being a weak nigga.
Oh
and go
fucking!
do
He
stand-up.
said, "Stop being a pussy."
Yeah.
I know. I think he said,
It's,
"Bitch."
it's something worse.
He might have called him
Yeah.
a bitch.
Yeah.
Coochie.
Yeah.
It was
He
something
might have
close.
called him a pussy.
Yeah, he just was saying he need to do stand up. I feel him though. Like
Yeah.
he running his own, like he in his own lane right now. Like,
Nah, Drewski came to Detroit. Like
I'm mad I missed it.
Was that no? That's when he
How
broke his leg.
How did you miss it?
I'm
That
so
shit
mad.
was hilarious.
I was prepping for that whole show and never made it.
That's wild.
I prepped for the
I
show.
feel like you would have did well,
bro.
for sure.
Like, I wanted to be there.
Are they
so
still
bad.
doing that tour though?
Oh yeah, he's still on it.
Yeah.
Nigga, you might as well try to go on
You
the
know,
little.
you know what I
facts.
seen? You know what I seen? Just recently, I seen this nigga. He was trying to dance with a midget. Nigga was
Oh, yes.
hitting one of these
That
on
was
the
his last
midget on
concert.
stage.
His last concert.
Yeah,
Niggas had a whole little.
Oh,
her
he's
leg,
wild.
her knees was touching, but he was like,
Gilly did that.
oh yeah, Gilly. He did it first for sure. I forgot.
Gilly did
Gilly
that.
did
huh?
it first.
It might have been the same midget.
It might.
She a porn star.
No,
Nah,
was
it ain't
different.
that one. It ain't
She
that
was
one.
like a singer. The one
Yeah.
he was doing like a singer little midget.
Yeah,
Midgets are very interesting, by the way.
Okay, first off, let's not disrespect the community.
For sure.
They call it little
Small
people.
yes.
No, that's even worse.
Li-
Little people.
But
Is
how-
it little people?
A small little
Is it little
small
people?
world, big planet?
what?
Damn!
Small
Hey, look.
people.
Hey, fuck it. Y'all midgets today.
Yeah, no, midgets is
and,
not.
and no disrespect, obviously.
It's not a
I
bad
don't-
way.
I don't personally know.
I
any.
love all the
Because
thick
all the
midgets.
shit just don't sound right. Saying
don't.
small person, little people.
I mean, midget
fucking
even kind of
midget.
doesn't sound right either. But
Nigga leprechaun.
That's like the same as like the Arab and Arab argument. It's like the same thing. Like it's like right in between.
I
Like,
tell you what, man, you're hitting that's a tough one.
I like to go deep
from,
in it,
bro.
like-
From what I knew, I remember watching BET, nigga, and they had the one we getting Arab
No
money,
cap.
and I used to walk around that
That
bitch
was normal.
until I was in Dearborn one day talking about we getting Arab
Listen.
money, and niggas was like, "No, you're not."
I feel
No,
like,
you're not.
No, them niggas taste buds
Well,
are
we
real
are
different.
Arabs.
Hey, Arabs,
We are Arabs.
Arabs, for sure.
We are Arabs.
For sure,
Hey, them
they don't
niggas
play
get money,
neither.
though.
Nah,
Them
for
niggas
sure.
get to that pay.
Man, they got a whole city.
They came over here and took what we on.
Hey, for sure.
That's the same thing with the man. Look, man, this shit's crazy. We ain't even gonna get into that. But
Nah,
look,
yeah.
look, man.
We love
Either
y'all.
way-
y'all. We love y'all, but damn.
Nah,
comedians though. So I think Drewski is a comedian, but he's not a comedian till he get on that stage.
Is it fair to say we kind of do? Is it fair to say that we mix comedian and content creator nowadays? I feel like it's dinner in the same.
Yeah, you got to now
category
because because look, Desi does comedy.
Facts.
He
Literal
actually
stand up.
does start like DC does stand up.
Facts.
Who else you want to name? Country Wayne does stand.
Carlos, Chico, them niggas.
Well,
do.
Carlos was already a
he
was already a stand-up comedian.
Facts.
He don't even. He actually Carlos is not a content creator. He's just a podcast.
Right. True.
So technically, if you're a podcaster, you are a content creator too.
Right.
But as in, let's say comedians / content creators, you got the DC Young Flies, the Drewskis, and who else?
Those are more so like the social media. Like,
like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
what's the word I'm looking for?
Maybe influencer.
Yeah.
Are they
So,
that's basically
they
what they are.
influencers. But the thing is about them that once Drewski step on that stage, that's when I'm gonna be like, okay, he's a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, but then again,
Facts.
now you can separate it just like genres of music. Like, you know how many genres of fucking rap there is, bro?
I swear.
Yeah.
Like shout out to my podcast that I'm on, Let the Audio Talk. Literally, we was just talking about that. Like, it's so many fucking subgenres. So it's like I look at comedians now. It's like they got subgenres. Like some people literally have podcasts based on just being fucking funny.
Yeah, for
Right,
sure.
facts,
For
You
sure.
know what I mean?
Facts.
Like you got a lot of them. Like you got what's the old boy? He a comedian, but he has a podcast. And honestly, I don't really see none of the. His name is White Boy.
And see, a lot of these names really kind of draw me out because I know a bunch from Vine, right?
Right,
And
facts.
I'm trying to think about some like you had King Botch,
Yeah.
and you had hell, one of the ones that
One
it
was
was
a singer.
And look, it was a comedian. He used to do the
Theo Vine.
Theo Von.
Theo Von.
Tough. Very tough.
Love that
Very
nigga.
tough.
There was a comedian, I forgot his name, but he did the do you want a French fry? Do you want a burger? But he ended up he ended up getting locked up on some shit.
What is his name?
I forgot. Oh, Poppy. Young Poppy or something like that. Yeah.
You want a burger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that nigga was funny as hell.
Who would you say your favorite comedian is though?
Um,
Like number one that you say like I grew up watching,
damn.
and that was my nigga. Like I had to laugh. To
I'm
him.
an old school type of nigga.
That's
so
good.
I
That's
go
what we
want.
back.
I love
Yeah,
it.
nah, that's
what
So
we want.
I say it's between Martin,
Okay.
Jamie Foxx, and
Yes,
Bernie Mac.
sir.
And
Easy.
Bernie
And
Mac.
it's crazy because most people don't put Jamie in nowhere
That
in
nigga
their
is
favorite
hilarious.
comedians.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't.
I love
and they
Jamie
was
Foxx
just
stand-up.
bro. I was just.
I
I,
don't
think it
know
was
why.
the.
Them bitches valid.
If I'm not sure, it might have been the Breakfast Club or the Brilliant Idiots. It was talking about comedians, and I didn't hear Jamie Foxx's name
Yeah.
pop up. I'm like, bro, like I get it that he became an actor / singer, but nigga, this nigga was a comedian,
I would
bro.
say he not up there with the greats, but he's definitely a valid comedian. Like,
For sure.
He might not be up there with the greats, but he's a valid comedian, standalone comedian. Like he don't need help. Like I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like Jamie Foxx up there.
You name three. I say Cat Williams.
I can't forget about Cat. What am I doing?
And
Yeah, you're
Bill-
crazy.
Damn, I gotta take Jamie
You're-
off
you're
and put
crazy.
Cat.
You're
Sorry,
crazy.
Jamie. Sorry.
I would tell you one of mine favorite, honestly, and he might be underrated. Maybe not. Mike Epps.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
what am I
I'm
talking
yes.
about?
Come on now.
But the thing about Mike Epps, I'm gonna keep it G. His stand-ups never translated like his movies. Maybe to me.
I say
Maybe to me.
I've seen some pretty good stand.
Because art is very subjective.
Mhm.
That's one thing I want everybody to know. Like life is subjective, but to me, I think he's funnier in movies. Like Chris Tucker.
And I feel like that's more so because it's more of a controlled environment when you on the actual movie set. You know what I'm saying? You can only do
Yeah.
so much, but it gotta fit into how you carry yourself and and outside of the script.
Do
Like,
you know? Do y'all actually know certain sets of like specials? Like they tape them and then they edit them down
Facts.
in certain ways, so like we can enjoy them better. So it's like with those type of instances, like take your Cat Williams of the world. We see that nigga live. Some of that shit he might be stumbling over because he's having an extra good time and all kinds of shit. But I'm gonna say who is the greatest comedian though? Dave Chappelle.
Oh, for sure.
Like, for sure. Without
And
a doubt.
then my honorable mention for somebody I love and would laugh at regardless. Like he's in my top 5. Bill Burr.
Okay. I done seen one of his. I seen
He
one
done
of his.
played me some Bill Burr. I'm surprised.
Bill Burr
I'm
is
surprised you didn't say
fucking
Kevin.
hilarious. No. Kevin is in my top 10.
Okay.
He in my top 10. Kevin stopped being funny after I knew his story too much.
Tight time. Yeah, it was a lot of
You
that.
know what I mean?
For
like
sure.
it was, and mind you, a lot of comedians, like once they got a certain niche, they stick with it.
Yeah.
But Dave Chappelle,
He
bro.
always
Oh
switching
no,
it up.
bro, this motherfucker
That nigga
will
had
have
range.
you
That
laugh.
nigga got range.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, and then you will be sitting there, mind you, certain comedy shows be all laughs,
Right.
but that nigga educate you.
For sure. For
He'll
sure. I
be
like
sitting
that.
there talking real game.
I
He'll
like
sit,
that.
and I love comedians that just real.
For sure.
And
another set of comedians.
On that note,
Yeah.
shout out, honorable mention to my dog Boogie Williams. Shout out Boog, man.
Okay.
Shout out Boog.
Shout
Boogie.
out.
Oh, you want to know who I want to shout out from the city? Donnie Comedy.
I knew you was gonna go
I
there.
like
That
I like
motherfucker
Donnie.
is
I like Donnie.
funny,
Yeah. I
like
man. Donnie Comedy be having me rolling. That nigga, oh my god.
Now that brings me to the next point of because I'm thinking about all these different things, right? The Key and Peele,
I love
right?
Key and
Key
Peele.
and
And then
Peele.
That's
See,
legendary.
I see. The thing about them, bro, what made them so iconic was them coming together.
I about to say they're so in sync, bro. You can't
Yeah.
knock two niggas that's
And
in
now,
sync.
Yeah.
and now that they separate on a lot of stuff,
Mhm.
it's like, bro, it's hard to be like, these niggas ain't great at all. Like they great standalone too.
Mhm.
Like a lot of people got introduced to Key
And I think Peele is from the city. I think
One
he
of
is
them is.
from-
One
I
of them
think-
is from either
I
Flint
think-
or like
I
Detroit.
think Peele is from the city.
One of them is from the city,
Yeah.
like Michigan.
Jordan Peele's from the city.
Not Jordan
One-
Peele. My
it's
bad.
Key.
Key. It's Key.
Yeah, he from the city for sure.
Yeah.
Either- I think it's Flint or like somewhere
You
in
might
the area.
be right.
No, it's Key.
No, you
Yeah.
might be
He
right.
say it
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it G. Michiganders, we have a lot of like pioneers of something. Like Magic Johnson from Michigan.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like let's think.
It's real under the
Eminem.
table, though.
A lot of
You know what I
entertainers. I
mean?
mean, even like I said, I've always wanted a resurgence of Motown because remember Motown
Barry Gordy.
was that thing, right?
Facts.
Yeah.
Man, like
Yeah.
we got a lot of motherfucking pioneers in Detroit.
And that brings me to my next point too. I'm not sure if you've seen this, but you know, sticking on just like comedy and what people nowadays deem too much, right? There was a guy, a YouTuber, and he did a skit where I guess he went to a homeless man and asked him what did he want to
I
eat from
seen
Wendy's,
that.
right?
Oh
What happened?
He asked the guy like, and apparently he said this was all staged. He's going through a lot of backlash right now because a lot of people just find him very, very like.
What's his name? Shout him out. Fuck the nigga.
I would never shout the kid out, but basically,
We give him free publicity,
Look.
so might as well go give people free hate.
I don't even have the energy to go.
It's all jokes, y'all.
I don't even have the
Fact,
energy
fact.
to go check bro out.
I know what you're talking about,
Bro,
though. I just
basically,
seen it, too.
Bro, basically, and it's going around in the news.
So what happened?
Bro, basically, I'm gonna give you the staged version of what he did.
Give me the summary.
All right.
I'm seeing it in my head right now, bro. That's just hilarious.
Look, bro went up to a homeless man basically and was like, "What do you want to eat from Wendy's?" He's standing out right outside Wendy's. He like, "Hey, I want this, and that." Bro gets the food and then starts eating it in front of the homeless
Oh
man,
my
right?
God,
Now
bro.
apparently he said that they knew him, they fed him before this and that, and it's all a part of a
Bro.
skit, right? Now the internet, everything on the internet. To me, is fake until proven real. Like in my opinion.
Can
That
I?
nigga sat there and ate the
That's
burger at that
bold.
nigga.
No, that was wild. It was wild.
I cried,
and then
bro.
after the backlash, he
That's
says
bold as
that
fuck.
this is his version of dark humor. And if you don't
I
like
love
dark
dark
humor,
humor.
Okay, can I love dark humor too, right? So, but I don't play with unfortunate situations.
I mean, I don't need it, but I feel like that's one of the ones.
Cause that's something I say
Bro,
like it's locker room
it's
talk.
ethical not to do
Or
something like that.
or you have a staged like in my opinion, don't go to no homeless man.
Yeah, of course.
Like you see how like certain like dark humor to children is like doing shit to people, right? Like let me give you a wedgie,
Or like,
you know what I
dude
mean?
on your porch and make you walk
Yeah,
out.
you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
why the fuck would you do that to a homeless man? Now I'm not saying allegedly he
Right,
says
right,
that
right.
he fed the nigga and everything. But in my opinion, bro, oh no, I wouldn't go that far.
Honestly-
Cause the nigga hurting already mentally.
Yeah.
Don't
If that was real.
if that was
Yeah.
real, cause now it was a guy on Instagram probably like 5 years ago. I don't know where he is now, but he used to go by plain potatoes.
I remember playing. I love playing
This
potatoes,
nigga
though.
used to harass
I used to
people.
love that.
But the
I can't
thing
lie.
was, it
Can't
was
lie.
different harassment.
It was like it's like I see you out
Very uncomfortable.
and it's like you want to make it awkward, I'm gonna make it even more awkward.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you at the table, you looking at me funny because I'm talking to somebody else. Now I'm coming to you. Now we about to see how you really feel.
For sure.
And then he started to actually just go up to people and
Facts.
talk crazy about them niggas.
Facts. Like he caught a nigga at a table one time, sitting at a table, like, what you eating? Dog, like, I don't want to be bothered. He like, well, look at your hairline. He like, look at it rising up. He like, your hair falling. Like, I said, oh yeah. I'm like, I like this.
Yeah. See, but he never went up to like unfortunate situations.
Mm-hmm.
I never seen him actually go up to a homeless guy or something like that. He used to go up to weird looking like weird looking people, but
facts.
It was never he used to be like out of whack. Yeah. People used to actually press charges or something.
No, he used to get banned from places.
I say that because, like I said, there's a line that needs to be drawn.
As far as like content or just like in general?
In general, like
I hate to say it, Dre.
Plain humanity.
I hate to say it, Dre.
I know you're gonna say the opposite.
I'm one of them people, bro. I just feel like life's too short. I feel like it's no real line until you start
what is the line for you, nigga?
Honestly, I'm gonna just put this here.
Is it still hood rules to it? No talking about kids. No talking about somebody.
Oh no, hell no. Kids get it.
If I don't know your children, it's a little different. I'm just talking shit.
If it's kids, I kind of draw the line at
because you might not have children.
Yeah.
I might be talking shit.
I draw that like grandparents maybe because they don't really understand what's going on. But kids, teenagers, adults, they understand fully. So it's no line.
Nah. You got it backwards, B. You got it backwards, B. You can go for the grannies. You don't go for the children.
But I'm not gonna dog the child. Like I might just say something to make them be like, oh, they might not get it, but somebody around understand. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so what Izzy did to Pereira's son,
that's different.
At the UFC,
his son deserved that
the nigga pointed at the
nigga need to mind his business.
I ain't gonna lie.
He said this a grown man's game.
Listen,
now look at your damn daddy.
Now look at it.
There's two sides to a story and two sides to a narrative. Because I remember when I first seen it, I'm like, damn, that nigga Izzy an asshole. But then when they showed the kid actually do that. You feel me? At the last fight,
man, children are motherfuckers though.
Yeah, he deserves.
I ain't gonna lie, children would do shit.
And this is my thing. It's more so now because the kids nowadays have no filter. They completely grown into social media. They're raised.
Yeah,
on
I got a
social
nephew
media.
like that.
So it's like damn near no limit because they coming at you with some shit they done seen that you might not even seen yet.
Yeah, not
like they on TikTok. They seeing stuff they ain't supposed to see on TikTok.
Truly desensitized.
And then they coming up like, oh yeah, this, that, and the third. You like. Huh? Now you gotta go look for it. You see it like, damn, how you even see this?
Yeah.
How you so with that? Like,
yeah.
I don't. I just can't. I can't really put a line to certain stuff. Like certain type of content. Yeah, it's a line drawn with kids, anybody.
So question.
But,
if you upload on YouTube as a comedian, would you put this content isn't for kids?
Honestly, I would. Just on a perspective.
He said, nigga, the kids can get it too. But y'all can't see this shit.
Only on the perspective of the fact that there's some parents out there that actually watch what their kids do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The ones that don't
right.
just let their kids float. It's like, all right, whatever.
Because it be some wild shit. Like people be cosplaying, and they be and the children think it's like real kid friendly content. But nah, it be some wild
like
shit.
On there humping on each other with tails hanging out there.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's real.
Like my sister, nigga, what I tell you, my sister was like, Nasir, you are not getting on YouTube. We're like, at first I thought she was bugging the fuck out. And then when I went into the YouTube kids too, nigga, they got the grounds. That's why they always got options. Is this for kids?
Right.
So now you getting put into the algorithm of the YouTube kids. Nigga, boy, I seen some wild shit. And just cosplay shit, though.
This is why
I ain't seen nothing too crazy.
This is another reason why I don't draw
shit.
a line is because when my last time getting on Netflix, this was like 2 years ago. The first thing I seen when I went to the kids side was a transgender cartoon.
Why?
I say, what is your purpose of that?
Well, it's America. So.
We seeing a lot more of that,
and that's what I'm saying. It's so out there. It's just like
they got cross dressers and performing in front of toddlers.
Swear,
yeah. So.
But they don't even understand what they seeing yet. And then it's like a year or so go by. They like, damn, I wonder what.
Yeah,
that's
but you got dumbass parents out here that's condoning that stupid shit too.
And it's gonna be so hard raising next.
And let me not call them dumb. Let me not call them dumb. I think they just.
They kids raising kids.
No, yeah, there you go.
That's what
there you go.
Kids raising kids. Like they rushing to be 25, 26, get pregnant. But like, yeah, let's have the kids so I don't be old when the baby get older.
Yeah.
See, that's my biggest accomplishment.
Now hold on. Wait, because I'm one of them niggas. I'm one of them niggas.
Hold on. Let me explain myself.
Hold on, because I grew up with an old soul. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
Nah.
Let me explain myself first. Okay,
Cause I ain't trying to be no old daddy.
I got
old?
friends.
What
I
is
got,
old?
Old is like 40 pushing out a child.
All right, but I'm
Nigga,
saying,
my
like,
daddy was 45.
Really?
But that's OG action. That's different. It's different times. You know?
Hold on, nigga. Hold on. You know, in this world today, nigga, you can't say that shit. Equal rights.
Equal right for equal fight.
I'm definitely saying if you're under 25, I don't think you should be having a kid. Not in this today's world.
You said under?
If you're under 25.
Cause I got homeboy. My homeboy. Shout out my nigga DJ. Shout out my nigga DJ.
Shout out to
my
DJ.
nigga KJ. They had kids. They wanted to get it done. You know, he already got a child with his shorty already.
Okay.
So he like, I want my own. So it's like, okay, cool.
Get a
I
bunch
get
of
it.
them motherfuckers.
Right. Shout out my other nigga DJ.
Okay.
Norfolk DJ. Derek. Shout out you. He got his son. He doing his thug though. You know what I'm saying?
So he was with a girl that he loved, and she already had a child.
Well, my homeboy Dejan, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
She already had a child. He like, all right,
Yes.
I want my own. They
And they end up
together.
having a child.
For
So they
sure, that
together.
makes sense.
That's different.
He
That's what I'm
trapped
saying.
himself.
Basically. Basically, he's in trap. But he's happy.
Sorry, bro. I don't know why you did that.
I love you.
Go get one that's fresh.
I love you to death. I love you to death, DJ, but you happy, I'm happy.
Go
So,
get one that's fresh,
Yeah.
my nigga. I ain't gonna cap.
Everybody
Exactly.
has their own path.
Facts.
He chose a path.
And I respect
right?
it, 100%.
Yeah. Mm.
So, I mean, I just, like I said, I can't really draw a line because
Nigga, I
kids
done
are...
dodged so many bullets.
kids are so disrespectful. Like kids nowadays so disrespectful and there's so much stuff that they see that they
Oh
shouldn't.
my god.
Well, I'm seeing. I just saw recently from Detroit News. There was a 13-year-old kid. He's getting charged as an adult because he ended up, killing somebody.
It's so much of that.
And
Hold
it's
on,
like-
hold on. We've been seeing that type of shit.
So
but we
much of
just
that.
talk about how these children and they comebacks and the way they be talking to the grown-ups. Like, you got some crazy ass children from the beginning of the time.
It's some young niggas that's like locked in like these facilities right
You know
now
what I'm saying?
and
Like-
for all kind of stuff, and it's just like,
I know.
where was they raised at? What happened?
But,
Like,
but there was no raising. That's the
Literally.
thing. Yeah.
Literally.
But mind you, these motherfucking kids nowadays, they goddamn smart. They too smart,
too
Alex.
smart, too smart.
You
And
know how we used to be smart, Alex.
Yeah.
They too smart, Alex.
I'm talking about they smart to the point they like, damn, when you ain't had your daddy anyways,
God damn, how you know that?
you ain't got no car.
How do you know that?
How you get from A to B?
How do you?
Don't your bus
hold
leave
on.
at 5
nigga,
o'clock?
Hold on, nigga.
Excuse
nigga,
me?
Nigga.
Like-
I'm trying to tell you, my nephew too smart for his own goddamn
That shit's-
good.
it's-
Maybe it's a
scary.
good thing that I'm not around kids right now.
Swear, that's why.
Yes,
That's why
yes,
I'm not
because
regular
they
with
will
kids.
tell your goddamn business.
Yeah,
They,
yeah.
nigga, and this is why. This is what I'm gonna tell you something. If you want your child to know your business, just be prepared for them to repeat that shit.
Swear.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna keep it G. My nephew, I think my sister had just gone into a car accident, nigga. And she was just getting her car situation insurance or whatever, so she had to wait to get the new car. I think my nephew said something like, "Yeah, my mama, she ain't got no car right now."
See stuff like that. Stuff like that.
She like, boy, shut up.
That's-
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what it is for real. It's like I got into a car accident. I'm waiting on the new whip.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it was just funny. My nephew knows too much, even without telling this nigga, because he observing.
That's all
It's
That's the
crazy,
the thing
man.
about
Because
children.
the world is that we're missing the substance piece to
Facts.
come behind that, right?
You remember when it used to be stay in the child's place,
Facts.
and you used to be scared to really come out that motherfucker?
It's not the
you used to be
same,
like,
bro.
should I really come out this
Well,
child's
it
place?
seems like it's less whoopings and more just like
being funny on
to
goddamn
the
line.
pleasure.
So I got a
Down to the
question.
wood.
You being a comedian, would you use your child as not a comedian content creator / comedian? Would you use your child as,
Like my stepping stool on
No,
the...
You know
I
what I
can
mean?
honestly answer this for him.
Oh, for sure.
Hell yeah, nigga. Hell yeah.
Indubitably.
Hell yeah.
Indubitably.
Indubitably.
Listen,
Nigga, where's
listen,
Stephen A. Smith at?
My mama do it. She used me her stuff. So I'm like,
Wow. Talk about that, man. Mind you, talk
And
about
if
that.
you ever seen his page, right? His page is very animated. Majority of the time that I see this nigga, he's making some type of funny ass face.
I can't help it.
He's doing something, but it's also relative because I think a lot of people do this in their own space and they're maybe so embarrassed or a lot of people do things behind closed doors
Facts.
and then without noticing of what it is, right? It just happens, right? But you kind of highlight that and make that known, but then also add a funny element to it.
I'm
right?
very cognizant of my own self. Like I'm very introspective. Like I started to realize like what drives me and what kind of stuff I get a kick out of. And once I figured that out, I'm like, I don't care who see this. Like, I'm happy everybody see that. I want y'all to see this because I really live like this. Like, that's how I'm on. Like, if I see something I disagree with, I'm gonna say it. My face gonna show it. I'm gonna say it
for sure.
Like, I'm the same way.
I can't be. I'm the one that's gonna be the same around everybody.
For sure.
Even if you don't know me, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna talk about you. I'm gonna talk about A, B, and C. I'm gonna make a face for sure.
That's
sure.
on
I
hood.
speak with my face before I say something.
Yeah.
Like,
I think a lot of people do.
That's just me.
So having a mom for a comedian, what was that like growing up?
It's a good thing because like I never really got to see her stuff, like the stuff that she do until like I got older. So it's kind of weird. I'm like, okay, she really a comedian. Like, this is for real. And then I actually got to see one of her shows. I'm like, okay, this is dope though. But it's like, damn, that's how you. That's how you feel about me.
That's how you feel about me, goddamn. I'm right here, goddamn.
Okay. So, but it was a dope like experience, like just even knowing that, because then it's like when people come to her and be like, your son real funny, like he hilarious, like even the adults that she knows, she like, okay, well, it don't fall too far from the tree. So it's like a dope feeling. So when we around each other and she noticed it or somebody else noticed it, she like, oh, okay, well, it's cool.
What's your favorite joke that she told about you that you can remember? And be
so
like,
the one that I just went to her show recently, shout out to my mama.
Shout out to mama.
Yeah, she had a show, like a little private show, and she had like a line. She go, I got my son in there, and I'm about to put him to bed real quick. She basically was talking about a nigga being there, and she like, my son in there, he gonna go to bed, then we gonna come out and do this and that and the third. She like, just go ahead and put a condom on that little shit anyway, so for my son wake back up.
Damn!
Why you in the other room?
I said, yeah.
That's crazy.
I said, it's time for me to move out immediately.
That's crazy.
Wow.
See, but that's the thing about most like women comedians. I'm gonna keep it G. Most of them don't be having too many children.
Facts.
Yeah, so it's like they really can only make they jokes based around their children and the men that they dealt with.
Yeah, that's very
so
funny.
it's kind of like it's this one comedian. Her name Takira. What's her last name? But she go by her first name is Takira though. But nigga, she is hilarious. She had a joke about her daughter. It was something about her daughter and shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I could tell the fact that when you got women comedians, like if they don't have children, they basis is mainly like about nigga jokes. Yeah, about
niggas. They got kids to go around kids. It's
yeah, you know what I mean?
It's hella relatable though.
Facts.
Because niggas do be nigging.
Niggas do be nigging.
No cap.
That's the new one. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey,
niggas do be nigging.
Hey, we gotta use that more often.
I'm gonna have to put that one in my video.
Hey, got to. And shout me out too.
Of course.
Yeah. That's definitely a nigga moment.
Yeah, for sure.
I be scrolling through them reels. That's gonna be perfect. I'm gonna find that.
But yeah, I also want to do skits with you. It's a lot of things we gonna do. And I'm gonna actually bring you back on the pod because I enjoyed this episode of us just talking and getting to know you and whatnot. So yeah, man, if it's anything that you want to tell the people before we get up out of this episode, man, go ahead and tell the people something.
First things first, shout out to TDW, my baby Mike, always laced up in the gear. Indeed. It's on the back. I don't feel like getting up.
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying? But shout out to TDW, man. Rocking with you 100%. You know what I'm saying? My brother, man. Since the jump. Shout out TDW. Distant Regards coming soon. That's gonna be my brand, my podcast.
I'm excited for that.
You know what I'm saying? We rolling. We rocking.
Excited.
So shout out to all of that. Shout out to my mama, Mike, DJ, all my brothers, my family, my nigga Maul. Keep doing your thug. The Miami Heat gonna need you real soon, my baby.
He a baller.
Yeah, he play for he on the 2-way with the Heat right now.
Okay.
So
what's his name?
Jamal Kane.
Okay.
So
we
shout
watch out for
shout
him.
out my baby Maul. Shout out Davion. He doing his thug down in NC. Shout out to all my peoples, man. We rolling, man. It's time.
Definitely.
I'm gonna just keep it G with you though. The Heat ain't doing shit this year, so he just go.
Did I just see them? The AC put out a number 1 seed.
Yeah, and motherfucking Jimmy had to work his ass off.
Indeed.
We can talk about that another day because that's another fucking podcast.
Because this for sure gonna get started for sure.
But yeah, I'm gonna bring you back, man. We gonna have a good time next time. Next time, obviously, we'll just roll into it almost as if you co-hosted, man. I would love that.
Shit,
you feel me?
You co-host, I co-host here.
Yeah,
you co-host on my side. Fuck
listen,
it.
I love it, man. I appreciate you for coming through.
Appreciate you for having me.
My nigga Tone, Big Tone, Get Active, all that shit.
Anything you want to call it.
Listen, we do this podcast here at InHouse Studios where you can get some of your best quality recording. I got the best engineer in the city of Detroit sitting down right here. Shakir the engineer, also known as K. R.I.P. Jerry. This is episode 7 of the Stu Podcast. We out this thing.
Bitch.
See ya.